Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Tuesday, June 24th, 2014. Okay, these two announcements from yesterday, well, at least the existing home sales was kind of disappointing, I guess you might say. And they're always looking to pin the blame on something, so they said, we're putting the blame on higher interest rates, even though, from what I've been seeing, and I haven't been paying too much attention because I'm not in the market, but interest rates are not really all that bad compared to many, many times in the past. But anyway, for today, we have the S&P Case-Shiller HPI, new home sales, and consumer confidence. Consumer confidence could be interesting. And then we have a couple of feds talking, a couple people from the Federal Reserve. And that is Charles Plosser speaks. Yeah, okay, we got some stuff here. And we're not interested all that much. Let's see what's going on across the pond. In Asia, we are bullish across the board. In Europe, pretty much bearish across the board, except for one, the CAC 40. But other than that, pretty bearish. Okay. Let's see here. Take a look at what happened yesterday on futures here. Looks like as though we're going to gap down at the open. Gold is up 520 overnight, and oil is down. It's below 106 finally. That's interesting, even though things are getting worse in the Middle East rather than better. Of course, if Obama says I'm going to do something no matter what it is, then everybody says, oh, the war is going to end. Oh, well, never mind. I don't want to go there. Just don't want to go there. Okay, so yesterday we got into Amazon, BIDU, Chipotle, and TLT. And I went the wrong way on BIDU. I have no idea what I was doing. I did a 50 delta on it. I was supposed to do the put side with a bull put. I ended up doing the call side. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't remember exactly why I got distracted at that moment or why I was in the wrong column, but it happens, and it just so happens that it's one of the few that is making money. So I'm going to just keep an eye on it for today and see how things go. And we'll cover it, all these, when we go through the A+ list. And because of the way that gold is moving, I went back and I took a look at doing that August 134 on GLD. And we can look here, August 134. And it's still at 42 cents. I think that's the way that I was calculating it. So I'm still, I'm just really hesitant about doing it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just kind of take a wait and see attitude. We might get a much bigger move today. As we can see here, that it's going to be gapping up at the open, well above my current cost basis. Well, not well above, but at least, maybe a buck above or so. 127.56. Yeah, almost $1 more. So I could end up making $100 on this if I got out now, but not going to. I don't really need the cash in that account, so we'll just hang in there. And the current run on with gold, the run with the price on gold, looks promising, so I'm just going to hang back. Alright, let's run through here the A+ list. Get going here. Yesterday was was a little bit long. Right. We got nothing going on Apple. I'm taking a look at a chart. It's definitely not giving us an entry for a bull put. And that would be what we would probably be shooting for at this time. And it's just too many red candles here for my taste anyway. Jump over to Amazon. Here we are with Amazon. We said that we wanted to do a bear call on this. I did a 20 delta. And this new release of Thinkorswim, where they said they enhanced the user experience, at least that's what it said in the email that I got. Well, they sure did. If you want to call some really goofy stuff like not getting Greeks, first the Greeks are there and then the Greeks aren't there, and so I guess we'll just have to wait for them to resolve probably some of their database issues is what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's the application itself or not, but I've been having Greeks appear and then disappear, and it's been kind of disappointing because it should be a reliable platform. I personally think they just mess around with it too much. I wish they had a, that you could say, I only want this stuff and I don't want any new versions. That would be just the way that I would like to have it. They put a lot of these fancy new features in and I just don't use them anyway. So that's where we are with Amazon. Looks like as though we're pretty safe up here. And we have, this isn't 2 weeks, this is 3 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, we have 3 weeks to expiration on this one. Alright, Boeing, we had nothing going there. Boeing looks like as though it's going to, it's definitely changing its trend. So we are now, let's take a look at the other chart. Yeah, even on the weekly we're flattening out here on the 20 EMA. 20-week EMA is flattening out. So we're probably going to have a trend reversal here on Boeing. So now we are looking for, I wonder if this shows up on the other charts as accurately. We're looking for we'll probably do a 20 delta on Boeing. So we'll make this yellow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Does it show up on? Yes, it does. Okay. So that's what we're looking for right now on Boeing. Alright, BIDU, this is when it went the wrong direction on this one, but since the price is currently below break even, we actually have a little bit of money on this, so maybe we might get a little impulse move down here. Looks like as though the MACD on the intraday may just cooperate and give us just a little bit of a push down here. Okay, Celgene. We are in an uptrend. We will be looking for our trade down here. We have a split coming up. So I'm not sure that this is going to stay on the A+ list or not. Probably not, since I never was very successful with it anyway. Chipotle, I should have a white line here. I'm not getting the Greeks here at all. Very disappointed with the platform right now, but this happens once in a while. So here we are with Chipotle. We got our little bit of a hook here in our 20 delta area. So we were happy with that one. Chipotle, it's a matter of just get in. Just get in. Alright, Costco. Were they on our list yesterday? No, they were not. Okay, a little bit confusing here on Costco. Let's take a look at the other chart. There we go. We could have a play down here. This would be a nice 20 delta play. So we have a setup here on Costco. The trend is not strong enough to think about a 50 delta. So we're looking at this for a 20. And there we have it. So let me make a note of that. And let's move on. All right. Okay. CVX. Wow. Just won't come down and give us anything, will it? It's almost like one of those just get in kind of a thing. Just give me a little bit of a hook here of something, but you can see that there are no bull flags to give us an opportunity to get in. Let's see how it looks on the intraday. Here was one here. When we originally drew this circle, we actually got one. So that was on this particular candle. But intraday it gave us one. So that's interesting. So when you're after a hot one, just go intraday with the 78 minute and bang, it gives you an entry right here. How about that? Alright, but other than that, let's we'll keep that, we'll use that chart from now on for today anyway. And here is the Dow at its I would call this resistance point, and definitely looks like as though we are going to open a tad down this morning. Igor. Do we see anything with Igor? Very nice uptrend. Give me an entry. Here's an entry. Of course, we had a red candle yesterday, but definitely in a very strong move. Some little flags, bull flag here, giving us a little entries that we could do. So we're going to go ahead and put something up here, something like that, to give us another possible entry point. And that actually, it's kind of showing up over here. If we were gutsy or heady, we would say, yeah, you know what? Looking on the intraday, we had an entry. Funny how these are working out, isn't it? That's the beauty of this 1 to 5 or 5 to 1, whatever you want to call it, layout here, is that intraday for hot things like this one, you can see that there are some entries here. We're not getting confirmation on the MACD, but we definitely do have a nice pattern here on the stochastic. FedEx. Pretty much the same thing. The price pattern doesn't look very good, but stochastic does. But overall, though, we're just kind of stagnant here and in a consolidation at this inflated price. So I'm not touching that one right now. F5 Networks. We have them on our list yesterday? No, we did not. Alright, so we didn't have them on the list because we're a little bit confused here about what's going on with the moving averages. It looks like we're getting a rollover. Well, we did get a rollover on the 20, and the 50 is flattening out. So I don't think that this is a valid target anymore, so we'll take it out of there. So we actually might be looking up here right now. So nothing coming up in the meantime. And gold, we're going to get a little bit of a gap up here on GLD. So I'm not looking to do anything there. Google, I was looking yesterday at possibly doing something. I think I had an order in, and it would not fire off for me because it kept climbing up and my credit kept going down. So I had a limit order in here somewhere, and it's 51 or 55 cents I think it was, and it ran away from me, so I took a pass on it, at least at that strike. So is there anything for today? I would say not, unless you are saying that we're in a consolidation mode on Google, but I gotta say I don't think so. We have green and green on our two moving averages, and the MACD is on its way up, and when we look at the weekly, we are in a big run. So we are now looking at an entry down here, and we'll also take a look at the intraday. LinkedIn, I don't have a lot of time during the day to just sit here, and it would be nice if I could take a peek every 78 minutes, which should only be like, 5 times a day. Here we have LinkedIn on a new uptrend. Hard to determine on a weekly, but definitely recently, the last month or so, we have been in a nice solid uptrend here. This could be a 20 delta kind of entry. I didn't really have anything on this yesterday. I think we just need to wait a little bit on LinkedIn. We got price consolidation here right now. Could go via the intraday chart, and here on this particular candle, I would just do like 50 deltas overnight on this and pull the money out there. I mean, we're definitely in an uptrend on this. We're looking at 20 days now, and we're definitely in an uptrend. So, I mean, there's no reason why you couldn't do some intraday trades on this. This one would be a loser, for sure. That's a risk of overnight. You're looking pretty good, and then bang, you get schnookered. Schnookered, that's a word. You can probably look that up. That's probably in the dictionary someplace. 3M, but I'm taking a pass on anything else on that right now. Oh wow, this is a big bad day for 3M. Still in an uptrend, coming down to our target. We'll see. We will wait. NDX, I was looking at that yesterday. I didn't lock in my price, but we're looking for an entry. And we're not getting one at this point. So we actually bumped up here. And on the weekly, we're doing pretty good. I'm not sure exactly how I want to handle that at this point. Netflix. This is not alertable because we don't have a confirmation on the MACD, but we are in a setup here on Netflix, as we were yesterday, and when I was looking at it, it just didn't look very exciting to me, and I wasn't getting any confirmation in price action. We'd like to see it move above the previous day's high. Didn't do that either. So we'll give it another day. Price line. We are We're in a consolidation here on Priceline. I'm looking at a breakout in one direction or the other here. So we're just going to be more patient on that. The Russell 2000, I was looking at a trade on that yesterday, and we'll just get rid of that because it's no longer valid. We would have had a nice entry here, quite possibly, but it didn't work out. So longer term now, which is where we want to trade the Russell, we're looking for a move down there. And SPX, looking at a couple of different options with SPX yesterday. It's not giving us an entry here either. TLT we did get in on yesterday. Did I label this? I'm not sure if I labeled this. Yes, I did. Okay, we're down here at 109 for our short. Took a while for these to execute yesterday. I got 1 out of 4, yeah, or 10. I got 1 out of 10 that executed, and then I had to wait quite a while later in the day when it pulled back here before the rest would execute. And I did not cancel the orders, so we're in on TLT. Tesla, we actually got a nice hook here on Tesla. Don't quite understand why I didn't do anything with that. It wasn't on my list. That's probably why. I kind of tend to check the list out rather than going through all the A+ list if I don't have time, and it was not on my list, so I'm going to put it on the 20 Delta for today. And then last but not least is Visa, and I got an email from somebody that said that they were bearish on Visa. Let's see. Long term, 20's trying to roll over here, and we're consolidating around the 20 and the 50, and the price are all kind of hanging out together here on the weekly and even on the daily. On the intraday, though, it's clear that we are in a downtrend. So, what do we want to do with this? I don't want to do anything. It's a little bit too confusing. So I'm just going to, that's it. I'm going to end up leaving myself in a state of confusion here with Visa. But that's okay because I'm used to it. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.